Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Spec Games, and today we are going to look at 15 awesome indie hack and slash games. But before we jump to the list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified for the latest video. Hades is a roguelike dungeon crawler developed by Supergiant Games. It combines elements of Greek mythology and hack and slash gameplay. Hades features intense and satisfying combat encounters, requiring quick reflexes and strategic thinking. Players can choose from a variety of weapons, each with their own unique playstyle and special abilities. As you progress through the game, you can unlock new abilities and upgrades, allowing you to tailor your character's build to your preferred playstyle. Katana Zero is a stylish and fast-paced action game that combines elements of platforming, stealth, and hack-and-slash combat. The game's unique selling point is its time manipulation mechanic, which allows players to rewind time and redo actions. Every enemy encounter in Katana Zero can be resolved with a single, well-timed slash of your katana. This creates a sense of satisfying efficiency and power. While Katana Zero is primarily a hack-and-slash game, it also incorporates stealth elements. Players can use shadows and distractions to avoid enemies and complete objectives. Came from the same developer as Hades, Bastion doesn't strictly fall into the hack-and-slash genre. It incorporates elements of action-oriented combat that are similar to the genre. Tie-in features a fluid and responsive combat system that encourages players to experiment with different attack patterns and combos. Players have access to a variety of weapons, each with its own unique strengths and weaknesses. This allows for different playstyles and strategies. The game emphasizes player skill and timing, rather than relying heavily on grinding or equipment. This makes the combat more challenging and rewarding. Akane is a thrilling arcade-style game that puts players in the shoes of a lone warrior facing off against hordes of enemies. Developed by Ludic Studios, the game is known for its intense, fast-paced combat and stunning visuals. The core mechanic of Akane is that every enemy can be defeated with a single well-placed attack. Players can choose from a variety of weapons, each with its own unique playstyle and strengths. From katanas to firearms, there's something for everyone. As players progress, they'll face increasingly difficult waves of enemies, testing their skills and reflexes. Cat Quest is a charming open-world RPG that blends platforming elements with hack-and-slash combat. Set in a whimsical feline kingdom, players take on the role of a brave kitty who must rescue their sister from a mischievous dragon. While the game's overall tone is lighthearted, the hack-and-slash combat is surprisingly satisfying. You'll encounter a variety of enemies, each with their own unique attacks and weaknesses. As you progress, you can upgrade your weapons to become more powerful. Hyper Light Drifter is a challenging action-adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic world. Players take on the role of a lone drifter equipped with a sword and a gun, searching for answers to their past and the fate of the world. Engage in intense battles with enemies using a variety of attacks and weapons. Explore a vast, interconnected world filled with secrets, puzzles, and hidden areas. Uncover the game's narrative through environmental storytelling and subtle hints. Prepare for a difficult and rewarding experience with challenging enemies and obstacles. Hollow Knight is a critically acclaimed indie Metroidvania game that has captivated players with its dark, atmospheric world and challenging gameplay. Hollow Knight features a refined combat system that rewards precise timing and skillful execution. Players must carefully dodge enemy attacks and strike at the right moment to deal maximum damage. The game encourages players to experiment with different attack patterns and combos to find the most effective strategies. By chaining together attacks, players can deal significant damage and stun enemies. Dust, an Elysian Tale, is a beautifully crafted 2D side-scrolling action-adventure game that blends elements of platforming, RPG, and Metroidvania. The game follows the journey of Dust, a sentient sword with a mysterious past, and his companion, Fidget, a mischievous fairy. Dust wields his sword with precision and power, battling a variety of enemies in fast-paced encounters. As Dust progresses through the game, he gains new abilities and upgrades, enhancing his combat skills and platforming abilities. Saviorless is a captivating 2D platformer set in a stylized dark fantasy world. Developed by Empty Head Games, this game offers a unique blend of action, adventure, and a captivating narrative. Saviorless incorporates elements of hack-and-slash gameplay, allowing players to engage in fast-paced combat against various enemies. While the game's focus is primarily on platforming and exploration, the hack-and-slash mechanics provide exciting and dynamic encounters. Players utilize a variety of melee weapons, such as swords and axes, to strike at enemies. Shadow of the Depth is a top-down action roguelike game where you delve into a dark, dungeon world to eradicate the monsters that plague your home. Choose from a warrior, assassin, swordsman, archer, or sorcerer, each with their own unique combat style and abilities. Engage in intense battles with a variety of creatures, using your character's skills and weapons to defeat them. Navigate through a labyrinth of shadows filled with hidden treasures and dangerous encounters. ICEY is a 2D side-scrolling action game that takes a unique approach to storytelling. It's a meta-narrative game, meaning it's self-aware and often breaks the fourth wall. It's primarily known for its fast-paced and challenging hack-and-slash combat. ICEY is equipped with a variety of weapons and abilities, including swords, guns, and magical attacks. You'll face a wide range of enemies, each with their own unique attacks and weaknesses. As you progress, you'll unlock new weapons, abilities, and upgrades that enhance ICEY's combat capabilities. Ghostlore is an action RPG game that takes inspiration from Southeast Asian folklore and mythology. The game features a distinctive East Punk style, combining elements of traditional Southeast Asian culture with modern influences. Ghostlore offers a classic ARPG experience, with players exploring dungeons, battling enemies, and collecting loot. The game's combat is fast-paced and challenging, requiring strategic use of skills and weapons. Players encounter a variety of creatures from Southeast Asian folklore, such as Penangle, Pontianak, and Kukri. RWBY Grimm Eclipse is a hack-and-slash action video game based on the popular series RWBY. This game allows players to take control of their favorite characters from the show, including Ruby Rose, Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiaolong, as they battle hordes of Grimm, the monstrous creatures that threaten the world of Remnant. Each character has a unique weapon with its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Ruby's Crescent Rose can be used as both a sniper rifle and a melee weapon. Face off against a diverse range of Grimm creatures, each with their own unique attacks and abilities. Bladed Fury is a captivating 2D action game set in ancient China. Inspired by Chinese mythology, the game offers a unique blend of traditional art style, fluid combat, and a thrilling storyline. Experience fast-paced combat with a variety of attacks, combos, and special abilities. chain together various attacks to create devastating combos. The game's combat system is designed to feel smooth and responsive, allowing for intricate and satisfying sequences. Face off against a diverse range of enemies, each with their own unique attack patterns and weaknesses. The Vagrant is a side-scrolling action role-playing game developed by OTK Games and published by Sakura Game. It follows the story of Vivian, a traveling sellsword, who embarks on a journey to reunite with her lost father and uncover the secrets behind a mysterious plague. The game offers a dynamic and engaging combat system with combos, charge attacks, and special skills. As you progress through the game, you can upgrade Vivian's abilities and equipment, customizing your playstyle. Explore a variety of dungeons filled with enemies and puzzles. So that is the video, guys. Which one is your favorite game from the list? Or maybe that not included on the list? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.